Hello, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Google, China, the rest of the Microsoft. Can't forget them. They're out there watching everything, making sure shit gets censored. This is a message to the NBA. For so long, you have bowed down to China and have done nothing but respect them. And respect them for what? For them murdering their people, or what? What is it? Do they have some special interest with the NBA? Is it have to do with the referees? What is it? There's a reason that these people so often say that they love China, they love playing for them, they love the people of China. But for some reason, it doesn't make any sense that they love them. They love what they do. It's complete blasphemy. They love what they do for what reason? They love that they are murdering their people and that they're polluting the earth more than anybody else, completely erratically. And yet there's no coverage on them. There's no stopping their pollution. But there's no stopping the pollution out there. Greta Thunberg is too worried about America and uh, and her special interests, riding around with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Meanwhile, he's got muscle cars and tanks in his garage, and she's hanging out with Brad Pitt, where he's taking fucking planes everywhere, doing whatever he can to help pollute the environment and keep the devil in charge. And it's absolute garbage. And most people out there, they really don't believe that China is really controlling everything. China and Silicon Valley and Hollywood, they're all meshed together. If you ever have the chance to go out to Los Angeles, California before it falls off the side of the fucking earth, I would urge you not to go, because most likely you're just going to be freaked out by the kind of stuff that you'll see. And I've seen it firsthand accounts. And take it from my word, the glass that they are using and installing in these buildings, it has electrically magnetic charged particles in it that can make things appear, such as a Snapchat filter or any of the other kind of edits that goes on nowadays. That's why my videos are edit free, because there is no bullshit, there is no garbage, there is no add-ons, there is no takeaways. The only thing that you can hopefully take away from my videos is that I have a scab right here and it's bleeding, and that's all right. That makes me feel alive, and that's how I know I'm alive, because God is showing me that I have this blood here, and I'm not afraid to shed it for the people, to stand up for what's right and for what's going wrong, and to shed light upon what is going wrong. So back on these Chinese installations of glass all around Sunset Boulevard and all the rest of the disgusting demonic places in Los Angeles, where they try and make you see things that aren't really there. Most of it is China, and the rest of it is Hollywood. It's a two-part episode with them. It takes one, the technology of China, and two, the devil of Hollywood, to make this happen. And that's what they're doing. I've seen it firsthand. They can make things appear. They can make things disappear in the blink of an eye, quite literally. And I saw it. It was pretty not frightening, but eye-opening. I was staring into the glass of the building of the CNN building. No surprise enough that this is where I gained some information on how diabolical their plans are. A woman was walking across the street, or walking down the sidewalk, and I looked at her, saw that her chest was bare. There was no necklace, and then I turned and looked into the glass, and the kid was on his laptop typing up whatever code he wanted to get into the system to help modify the woman's appearance, which was not actually there. There was no appearance. There was no woman. And they threw a necklace on her just to show me what kind of power that they think that they have over us. And it's not frightening. It's just it's uneasing of the mind for to be shown that, but I'm glad that I was shown that. So this way I can show the rest of you people what a real person looks like, what a real person talks like, what a real person feels like, what they can do, and what they will do to try and control your mind. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to control your mind. And the only way around that is to pray to God that if He must show you what is going on, that He will. But I urge you to stay away from this abomination of a place. The whole state of California is overrun with AI and robots, most definitely. I've seen it firsthand. They can make cars disappear. They can make it reappear. It's all Google. It's all these big wig tech companies. They're with each other and they're against the people of the United States. But what I've also seen that is real in the world is going to just simply an airport and having God show me the birds in the sky as well as the planes taking off. And in such perfect harmony that I've seen it before in a dream. It was not a dream, it was a vision within inside a dream, because even our dreams are being fucked with. They are using these devices, whatever brand you have, it's no different than any other. They're using it and they're abusing it. So I'm just trying to spread the word out there that turn your phones off at night and tuck them away someplace safe, maybe in a kitchen cabinet, like I know some parents do for their younger children that are maybe not doing the best in school. There's ways around it. So let your mind be at ease at night. Separate yourself from the technology, because quite frankly, that is what they've been trying to do. They've been integrating the technology with our brains. And I was on a flight recently and I saw on the news, right there on the news, Facebook, one of the more devilish companies out there. They bought the rights to some company for $20 million that can read your brain through the AirPods, through the magnetic waves of your brain. So how your brain works is there's micro electrons that are firing back and forth, neutrons, protons, electrons, all that is going on in your brain. And what they can do is read what your brain is thinking without you even saying anything. And this is how producers produce songs through the waves, through the wavelengths, and they're doing it every day to everybody. Maybe not everybody, but just about. They're in the process of working on getting it to everybody and taking away our freedom of our mind. They're literally using the technology to trap us inside our own mind, and it's evil. And it starts with China, and it starts here in America with Hollywood. They're taking advantage of people, and technology is not being used to the best of its ability. It's being used to the worst of its ability. And this is just facts. There's no two ways about it. It's what I've seen. It's been what I've been told from God to preach here to the people, so that maybe one of you out there that is maybe going through some times, they're out there and they're stealing your brain waves, your brave wavelengths. So yeah, there is no information even inside your head that is free anymore. They're taking it and they're running with it, quite literally and figuratively running with your information in my brain, and they can decode what I'm actually thinking. They don't need to hear what I'm saying, and I'm sure that's what will be done for this video, and I hope it is, because they'll know that their whole scheme has been and is about to be ready to be toppled. It's almost over for you, devils and evil people of the world. This is God's land, and we are God's people, and we shall show the devil exactly what the true knowledge of God has for us, so that we can ease each other's mind. Through God, with God, and in God, we are made in the image of God. So right there is just hopefully what you can take away from this. I know that it's a crooked world out there, and there are certain people out there that are trying to help and see the crookedness of it and are actually trying to help the people that are being taken advantage of. I've seen it firsthand. I've encountered it myself. Believe it or not, you don't have to believe it. I'm telling you, it's true. I'm not going to name names because that's just not right to them, for them trying to be doing the right things out there. And they're the people that you see on TV almost every day for the last 15 years. It's the same people that are on TV broadcasting that are the ones that are taking advantage of this and advantage of you. And I've had enough of it. And quite frankly, it's disgusting. And we're going to get rid of it by spreading love to each other. And that's truly the only way that we'll ever be able to stop this mess. And this mess will continue to go on unless we have God. And unless you find God, you get the Eucharist and the sacraments. It's the only way to work through it mentally and physically, because they're challenging us on all levels. And it will be stopped from my voice, through your voice, for everybody's voice. Do what is best for you so you can do what is best for others. And right here is I'm doing what is best for me, and I'm trying to produce something that is out there that is not only the truth, but it is facts. Facts and the truth are always aligned, and there's no way around it. And I thank God for the knowledge that He has given me, and for the horrible things that He has shown me that the world has so violently come to. It's been a tough battle for me myself going through it. I've seen many things. There's many people out there that are well aware of what's going on, and I hope this reaches them, and I know it will reach them because I have that kind of reach, and God has given me that kind of reach, and I will continue to produce the truth and only the truth, by God, for us. Exactly. So the technology here is being taken advantage of, and that's just the way it's been. That's just the way it's going, but we can stop it here. And it starts with buckling down and taking down China, because these products are manufactured there. Now they're starting to manufacture them here in Austin, Texas. It's becoming a little Silicon Valley out here, and that's all right, because I'm going to even get to see it firsthand more and more right at my own home. And that it makes me a little uneasy, but it also makes me feel great that I'll be enabled by God to see these things happen firsthand under my account. And my account is from God, with God, through God, by God. And yeah, so that's basically it for right now. I just also want to give a shout out to LeBron James. If you are checking this out, instead of looking for your taco sauce on Tuesday, you might want to look for the sacrament of confession first. Go through those steps. Bring your kids through those steps. You have an amass amount of money, and you have done a few good things by opening a school for people and paying for college so that they can be brainwashed from the political leftist system that has been installed in our professors' minds. And there is no God anymore in classrooms. It has been taken away from us, and it will be continue to be taken away from us unless we do something about it. And there's evil everywhere, but there's also God everywhere, and God outshines the evil and always will. So that's just my message from you people, from me to you people today. Take something from this video. I know it probably will hit to heart with everybody that watches it, and God bless. I give the Lord strength to you and to everybody, through me, through Him, to you. So go out there, maybe pray the rosary, say an Our Father or a Hail Mary, and things will work out for you, because God is on our side. And fortunately enough, He's shown me what is going on, so maybe less people will have to go through it themselves. But I know other people are out there that are going through it, and it's not a joke. It's quite frankly what is going on. And that's all for today's video. I'm going to start uploading as much as possible here and just keep spreading the knowledge and the real news of what's going on in the world. So, one love, peace, love, joy, and happiness to all. I wish you a wonderful day, evening, morning, night, afternoon. Hoorah.